Alright, this is The Lord is One with another Bible lesson, this time from Luke 22, verse 37. And the verse reads, "For I say to you that this which is written must be accomplished in me. And he was numbered with the transgressors, for the things concerning me have an end." And so, if you look at this verse, it's quoting from Isaiah 53. Now, I mentioned Isaiah 53 in the last video as a prophecy, but I think this is a very important point. And there's actually a few occasions when this happens, but this is on one such occasion when Isaiah 53 is specifically mentioned as a prophecy concerning Jesus, and Jesus himself specifically connects it to himself. And this satisfies, again, one of the four key principles I associate with a good Old Testament biblical prophecy, or at least what makes it really strong, which is, one, that it's recognized by Jews to be as a messianic prophecy. Two, it's referenced by the New Testament to be a prophecy about Jesus. Three, we know that the text comes from something that we know predates the New Testament. And four, it's about something that we know is historically certain about Jesus. And for this, this accomplishes one of those. For Jewish recognition of it, a lot of Jews don't recognize it specifically, but you will find a lot of ancient commentaries and such that actually do recognize. And as we've already seen from a previous Bible lesson on Isaiah 42, the term servant of God, which is used in Isaiah 53, which many people will tell you does not refer to the Messiah. As we see, Jews do recognize that term, at least in some passages within Isaiah, as referring to the Messiah. So, I would say, to at least some extent, it does satisfy that criteria, which is Jewish recognition. And then, about what it's talking about, Isaiah 53 is primarily talking about the crucifixion of Jesus. And identifying him here, it's talking about identifying him as a transgressor. So, and the crucifixion, if you know anything about history, is the most historically certain fact about the life of Jesus. And as for the last one, the book of Isaiah, as I think I previously mentioned, is very historically certain to have come before the New Testament was written. We actually, the book of Isaiah is one of the few books where we pretty much have the complete book prior to the New Testament. So so this particular prophecy, as we can see here from this point, satisfies all four criteria to make it a very strong prophecy. That's not, by the way, to say that a prophecy isn't good if it doesn't satisfy all four. Of course, the most important two would be, historical certainty and predates the and we historically certain that it knows it predates the New Testament. But even if the event is corroborated by multiple Gospels, and it can still be very strong, even if it only satisfies one or two of those criteria. But as we can see, this prophecy satisfies all four, and that's very good for being able to identify this as a prophecy of Jesus. And as we can see here, Jesus specifically identifies this as a prophecy of himself. So, thank you for watching, and God bless.